Oh, we're going to go the weekend. Oh, there's all.
Hello?
Hi. We've been sent here.
Hi.
Who sent you into my office?
Mr. Stellenbosch.
Okay, come in. As you know, Barry Howard, principal of Blakeshurst College. Please take a seat.
Thanks, Barry.
Now, what do you find young students doing in my principal's office at this time of the day?
Sorry, I'm a bit sick today.
You're a bit
Christo-
sick, and what about your friend here?
Christo, in his sickness, was throwing...
Who are you?
I'm Caden.
Caden.
He was throwing balls at my head.
Oh, your father's Donald, isn't it?
Yeah.
Donald Johnson?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, we went to Blakeshurst together back in the day.
He's a big donut.
It's good to see you in here, Caden. You're a good big bloke nowadays. It's good to see you growing up. Now, what are you doing, you little prawn?
Donald beats...
What's your name?
Donald beats Caleb when he comes home, you know.
It's not
Oh,
my
well,
fucking
good
name.
on him. That's a bit of
Okay.
good bloke busting there, a bit of forming some good boys.
All right.
What's your name, mate?
Grindo.
Grindo. Why are you so sickly?
Mr. Stellenbosch made me come into school even though I've got COVID.
Well, good on him. That's our policy here at Blakeshurst.
Yeah.
It's all about bigger boys with better attitudes. Sickness doesn't get us back, does it, boys? Does it, boys?
No.
But we're actually in here because we just wanted to tell you that Father McMahon asked us to come to his car at lunchtime.
I don't want to hear it.
Why?
I don't want to hear it.
What?
You don't say a bad word about Father McMahon in my presence.
Hey,
He's the reverend at our school, and he has been for 5,300 years.
we just wanted to check if that was like
He
allowed.
asked you into his car, did he?
Yeah, he said he wanted to listen to what was it? What music was it?
Mr. Barry Johnson. Sorry.
Barry Howard.
Barry Howard. He was playing us reggae music.
Okay, well, that could be a problem.
We just wanted to say sorry. We're so sorry that you had to deal with two sick boys, one a prawn, one a young, handsome boy today.
No, you're looking good, mate.
Thank you.
Now, that's interesting. Let me just call Father McMahon because, look, I don't think it's a problem that he's invited you into his car. I think that's very good tutelage from him. But the fact that he's been playing you reggae, that's something I'll need to discuss with him. Let me just call him now. You don't mind if I open a drink, do you?
Oh, of course. Go for it. Is that Brookvale Union?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Should you be drinking on the job?
You boys are year 12s now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Both 18?
Yes.
Yep.
We're probably getting into territory we can't joke about.
Hello.
Father McMahon, are you there?
Yes, I am.
How are you today, mate?
I'm feeling great.
Okay. Now, I've got two boys in front of me. Can you tell me why, Father McMahon? They've just told me that you're playing them reggae music.
Oh, that's not Crypto and Caleb, is it?
Yes, Crypto and Caleb have come in here. They've said they've invited you. You've invited them into your car.
Look,
Your, what was it? A Toyota Camry 2002?
yeah, the car's besides the point.
No, I don't mind. Father, I just want to say, first and foremost, I have the most utmost respect for you, and I would never criticise your decision to extend your tutelage into your car. I think that's entirely appropriate, and I applaud you for it. What I worry about is the reggae music.
Thank you very much.
You're taking off the door handles on the back.
I don't know.
Look,
Did I
thank you
assist
very
you?
much, Father
You gotta do something
Barry.
about this guy.
And
No, he's an upstanding citizen of our school.
thank you very much.
I don't want to have to tell your father that you've been acting insolent at my school.
Look, Barry, the reason is that Caleb and Crypto were talking during class, and I thought the only way to get them to learn their teachings, learn the hands-on work that I sort of do at this school is...
Yes, and you do a very
is
good job.
after hours tutelage, and what better place than in the quiet confines of my Camry?
Well, that's
And-
quite right, Father, and I've never questioned your intent. I just wonder why the reggae music, because I think that could be influencing the boys into smoking weed and smoking bongs.
No, don't you worry, Barry. It was actually Hillsong Reggae cover. It was Gang of Youths covering Three Little Birds by Bob Marley. So,
Well, was there any Christian themes in there? Because I
There-
believe that's a sweet smoking anthem, Father.
there was many Christian themes. In fact, Three Little Birds was replaced with Three Little Prayers. So,
Well, that's excellent.
yeah.
Okay, Caleb. So, did you find you grew closer to the Lord through that experience? Then,
I think I felt pretty good.
good.
If I could suggest a punishment for myself
Please.
and Crisp's toe,
Okay.
maybe instead of us getting kicked off the rugby team, of which I'm so proud to be the vice captain of,
You're very clever.
thank you, could I maybe suggest we do some extracurricular classes?
With Father McMahon.
Yeah. And yourself.
Well, you know what I say? I say it's time to get these boys back to school.
Back to school.
Roll sound, Dave.
Wow, that little scene. What did that mean? What was the metaphor there?
Let's unpack that right now. Sammy,
This
Tom,
episode, we're going back to school.
this is the Mates
Already
Rates podcast Back to School Part 1. We're calling it Part 1 just for fun.
And that's to let you know that could be a part 2. I think that's the main function of the part
That's
1.
sort of the
Yeah, you got
Yeah, spit it out.
the
ahead,
the
go ahead.
sort of innate meaning there.
Innate. Why was it innate?
Because if there is a part 1, you wouldn't say that unless there's more parts to follow. Now let's get into it, guys. What is school all about?
Why am I wearing a suit?
What? Let's just brush that over.
Okay, yeah, it's really by the by.
What is school all about? In 2 words or less.
2 words or less.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. First thing comes to
Learning things.
Oh, dear.
3, 2, 1.
Math class.
Okay. Learning
class.
things. Math class. So learning class.
I said mouth class.
Tom, you would say mouth class because you're a very talkative boy at school.
That's been a problem for you, mate. I've had to talk this
I
loud.
was a good little boy.
This is something you couldn't do at school. Drink a Brookvale Union. No,
And-
not sponsored. No, we are sponsored.
And if there are any jokes in that improvisational scene there that maybe would cast a shadow upon the good name of Brookvale Union, I would like to say that they in no way endorsed anything we spoke about in that scene.
Look, Blokeshurst is a prestigious all-boys proprietary school,
College for boys.
college for boys. And in no way they're associated with Brookvale Union, the RTD beverage company.
RTD, whether that be a light RTD, whether that be a dark RTD, whether that be 6% or 4.5%.
No, there's worlds or 6.
Whether that be a delicious
That's what I
ginger
said.
beer,
Oh,
whether that be
5 or 4.5 or 6.
6 or 4.5%.
Nice. Yeah, those worlds will never collide. I mean, I don't even want to talk about it.
guys, we think it's so important to learn, correct?
Sure.
We think it's so important to go to class, correct?
Yep.
That's why what we're doing here on the Mates Race podcast for the first time ever is we are going back to school. We are 25. We think our schooling days are over. We think tertiary education is behind us.
Stop.
However,
Learning's a lifelong endeavor. I just wanted to say
you.
I just wanted to say that.
thank you. And that's why we've for once done a bit of preparation for the podcast. And we,
Oh, I definitely did as well, yeah.
Sammy definitely did in the last 20 minutes. That still counts as before the podcast.
Still counts.
We've booked each other into a class each. We've been assigned, I've been assigned Tom, Tom's been assigned Sammy, Sammy's been assigned me. Now, why is this, guys? Why do we need to go to upskill? Why do we need to explore frontiers of learning?
Sorry, I'm still getting over that Titanic burp I just delivered.
Titanic.
I don't know.
Yeah, the why.
I legit don't know. I thought that was your domain.
Oh, shit.
Because fun probably doesn't ring true.
Because funny. It'll be funny to see each other in some classes. We're going to record them, I guess.
Yeah, we're going to throw each other into the deep end,
Yeah.
learn some new skills, learn some new habits, learn some new languages, maybe. I don't know.
I just think, as so-called influencers,
As so-called students of the School of Hard Knocks.
as so-called creators, as so-called
Heroes.
procreators, as not heroes. We're not heroes.
A lot of people calling us that. We're not.
We're not heroes. I'm not a hero. Tom's not a hero.
I'm certainly not a hero.
Christo's definitely not a hero.
Yeah.
Believe me, some
But
things he's done, he's not a hero.
But people are saying that, and if you want to say it, I can't stop
No,
you.
but
Freedom
what
of speech.
the thought I was trying to get to there was things can get pretty cruisy in the influencer land, okay? and you can start resting on your laurels. Oh, I can do an impression of a South African man. Suddenly now that's what I do just every day of the week.
Yeah.
Things can get lazy. You can slide into a late stage Roman Empire sort of decadence.
Yeah, you can rest on laurels.
Exactly.
And hardy.
And that's what we don't want to be doing. We want to be upskilling, reskilling, and we need a little bit of tension in our lives.
The whole time I was trying to think of an actor who like did real good at the beginning and then started to cruise. Maybe Owen Wilson.
Yeah.
He's been in some good Wes flicks, but yeah, true.
As a-
Lately not.
Isn't that a bit of a cruise? It's like, oh, do the hard work,
true.
getting set up with this new director early, and then it's like, oh, that director's successful. Now I'm just going to cruise with him. the
Yeah,
whole
that's
time.
that's very fair.
Right on his
Maybe like
success.
Ethan Hawke.
No, I love Owen
recently.
Wilson.
That's a great question. I mean,
Ethan
my
Hawke
Hawks,
might be
I
cruising.
guess, carrying on the good work. So,
Yeah.
not that she got there through her dad, obviously,
All right.
and parents.
Do you want me to go first?
Yep. So who
All right.
you're?
I'm
right?
picking Tom a class, and it was very hard to pick. There are a lot of good classes out there. There are a lot of fun classes.
I'm so nervous. It's not local,
Um,
and that's my main drive.
what's local to you, Sydney?
20-minute drive.
Well, you'll have to be sorry because
Oh, you
Thomas?
can go.
on a nice Wednesday night, what would you usually be doing? You don't have to look at your phone to know.
Well, I'm looking at the calendar. I would be doing Wednesdays are quite often
Is,
free.
is that the night that you aimlessly walk the streets, try to get lost, and then
That's more of a summer thing. So thanks.
right.
Well, for one Wednesday this year, you'll be doing beginner bachata dancing in Gladesville.
Gladesville.
A first class free for newcomer to Salsa Sydney Academy. Jump into a beginner class and come dance every week at the new venue.
Christo,
So I don't know what bachata dancing is.
Okay. Should we get
get-
Tom to have a guess, perhaps?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
these are
yes.
unbecharted territories, guys. Waters, sorry. Fuck.
Okay, Tom, what do you think bachata dancing is?
okay. I mean, my head goes to like a Latin sort of thing, but
Correct.
I'm gonna go. Oh, that's
Oh, sorry.
instead of I'm gonna say that
Ambiguous answer.
bachata would be a paired dance. On a 4 count. A lot of footwork.
Could you just like give me the rhythm? How would the rhythm go?
Well, that's actually a 3 count.
Oh, come on.
I think it'd be more like a pa 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 cha 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 pa 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 pa.
You just said cha-cha.
Remember Miss Laurel like had that rhythm that she
I
was
don't know
trying
who
to,
you're
our
talking about.
Spanish teacher was trying to describe us this very complicated rhythm in Chilean dance.
Oh, too hard for me, mate.
It's on counts 4 and 8, and it includes an exaggerated hip check that gives it a characteristic look.
Okay.
So, Tom, you have a big bunda. you
That's
have a
not
big
bad,
hips.
dude.
That's
4
not-
count and a lot of foot.
And
It'll connect to the hip.
yeah, you're going to be moving that booty, and it's from the Dominican Republic.
Nice.
So, are you excited?
Chris, so my main concern is something you haven't talked about.
Gladesville.
Well, that's fine. Like, that's by the by. Sure, they'll cost a bit of money in tolls.
Oh, you need a partner?
40 minutes. Here's the problem. First class free. You've locked me into an awkward conversation where they're going to say,
Yeah.
did you have a great time? Would you like to come again? And I go,
Yeah.
did I have a great time? Probably. Do I want to come back?
Because no doubt they're going to see the buxom shape and mass of your bunda and be like, we need this guy.
We need this on 4 and 8, just swinging back and forth.
I'm like a metronome for everyone.
We need that.
What do I wear?
I assume just some flowing silks.
Well, is there a photo?
There is no. Oh, there is a photo.
We'll have some silks commissioned.
Oh, it's quite a dressy dance.
Yeah, you got to wear one of those like collared shirts, those satin collared shirts that are like shiny, and you have like
Okay,
5 buttons.
you're not going to be too inspired by the guy in the photo.
Oh, Dave showed me a much better one.
Oh, okay, that is much better.
That's just a guy at a gym.
But can I tell you some of the really close runner-ups?
Give us 2.
Okay, conquer your fear of public speaking. Virtual free
That would
trial
have been
class.
too funny.
Yeah.
But virtual boring.
Yeah, virtual boring.
and too useful.
Also, like, if you have no interest in actually doing that, you
Okay.
just take the piss.
Then this one,
It's just a great skill to have.
it sounded amazing, but it was This one sounded amazing, but it was $300. And I feel like, Tom, you would have just creative writing course, fairy tales and lore. So I was like, that would have been, I was like, Sammy would love doing that.
Oh, you would love that.
Well, yeah, but Tom, I feel like it'd be like, what's going on?
Christo would be using that for his next D&D campaign.
Absolutely.
How do I create fairy
And then
tale lore?
This one again, Sammy would like this. Inside the mind of Chinese consumers. So
That actually sounded really
deep
quite
diving inside the mind.
because, it is becoming, quickly the largest consumer market in the world.
Exactly right.
From a net exporter to, oh, wow, we have actually this, at-home consumer base that we can be utilizing here. Self-sufficient.
But I thought the bachata dancing you would just love, Tom. So hope you're happy.
Yeah, I'll get into that. Okay.
I hope you're happy.
Hope you're about to be happy with the course I'm giving you.
Yeah.
Samuel Crawford Smith of Street.
In what suburb?
God, so many great options to pull.
Is Tom decided?
No, I've decided.
Oh, okay.
Because there's a chance he has fun in one of them, and I would prefer that not to take place. Samuel, would you say you're good on a laptop?
Dead air.
In the scheme, sometimes it's great to have dead air, right? It actually emphasizes what's about to be said.
I
So,
sometimes
with
think my
that in mind-
headphones
Well,
are
it's cut over.
malfunctioning.
With that in mind,
Christo, talk again.
with that in mind,
Oh, he talked. Start again.
I think I am probably in an upper percentile in the whole population
Your digital literacy's up.
for all age groups. But when you consider just my age group, I would just be probably in an average, just above average.
Yeah, in the class of people who write an email, put into drafts, forget to send.
But it's like I can also edit videos, so I don't know if that gives me points.
Interesting.
Also, when I was driving here this morning, I looked in the mirror, my nose was bleeding. What does that mean?
What were we doing last night?
Nothing. What am I doing tonight? Nothing.
Oh, my legs feeling tired. Okay, Samuel Crawford Smith. I welcome you. Well, I enforce you. I enforce you and strongly suggest you attend Media Lab, Introduction to Canva, where you'll spend 2 hours in a library with fellow laptop users learning the ins and outs of Canva.
Okay. For a second, I was like, you know what? That's a good skill to have. But it's just so, it's just going to be a snooze fest. It's not embarrassing. It's not funny. It's just a snooze. It's just going to be a long sigh of yep.
And then you draw the template.
Text tool. No, look, as one of Australia's most successful startups, Canva, happy to engage.
I just think as well, Canva is such a intuitive and easy to use. It's not like Photoshop where you're not sure what some buttons do. Like,
True.
Point of the platform.
Yeah, because I'd love to go to a class for a program that's actually would be
Like
useful to me.
Blender.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can only make stuff look so good on Canva, and as we always say, never trust a man who did his artwork on Canva.
It's literally designed for people who aren't trained. So I don't know how you could train.
You are going to have 3 other 80 plus people in your library session.
Making flyers and stuff. I'll quickly run through
Dude.
the other options. Go ahead.
I was barracking for number 4, Sammy. Just know that in my heart.
Okay.
It's number 4.
Number 4 was Fundamentals Level Junior Volleyball Program.
Oh, dude. Can I do that?
Now,
Wait, I want to know the volleyball fundamentals. Spike. Serve.
set.
Drink.
Hey. Where's that coming from?
No, that's
You also had available to you Rock My World Workshop Filmmaking.
Oh.
that one sounded funny.
And the one I really wanted to do, but it seemed too hard, was a Master Colorist session, which is hair coloring.
Oh, I thought you were going to be color grading for.
Oh, no.
And I was like,
It's
too
like
useful.
hair coloring, but it had some mud element involved. Anyway.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
You've misread.
I
That's okay.
misread.
All right, well,
That's a brand we're not talking about.
Okay.
Chris, it's time for you to receive your class. No, I'm really excited to upskill in Canva.
So am I. Oh,
I'm
wait.
so excited.
I'm not.
Couldn't be more excited. Christo, your short course
How-
brought to you by BYFI Handcrafts
Ooh.
is Card and Cuppa. Now, come and join us for a relaxed and inspiring class where we'll create simple, beautiful cards together. The purpose of this class is to learn to create simple cards and have a great time creating. No experience needed. That's
Okay,
good
that's
for you.
good, yeah.
Actually, you kind of write a lot of birthday cards.
That's true.
Whether you're a seasoned crafter, would you say you're a seasoned crafter?
Seasoned Minecrafter.
That's true. Or just curious. You are pretty curious.
Bi-curious.
Come enjoy a fun, hands-on session, chatting and unwinding with a warm or cold cuppa. Exclamation mark. ... Let's create. Exclamation mark.
Wow.
So what did you think about that?
So is the cuppa included?
Yeah, I think it includes a cuppa.
Joe, like Cup of Joe.
Pictured is a nice flat white with some good espresso.
So I'm making some sort of birthday card, seasonal
Any sort of
event
card,
card.
yeah.
Any sort of card.
And
I'd encourage you to branch out of birthdays and break some new ground.
okay, how long is it?
That's a great question.
As long as it's easy, dude.
It's for the low price of $30.
Jesus.
God,
That's quite a bit.
Oh
quite a
wait.
cuppa.
Oh wait. Christo, are you free tomorrow?
No,
At 12.
is it not repeating? No. What? It's a one-off.
Okay. Yeah, it's a one-off. I've just realized.
Well-
okay, so option B. Congratulations, Christo, and welcome to your new class, brought to you by the City of Sydney, part of Sydney Community Centres. IT troubleshoot. The master is about to become the apprentice. Christo,
I would have way preferred making a card.
famous for his IT skills and his troubleshooting that, people call him king of settings. He's been crowned king of settings, but you're about to go back into the classroom.
This is going to be so boring. How
And
long is it?
Christo, it's English and Cantonese speaking. IT troubleshooting. Bookings are essential. Okay. Don't forget to bring your digital device with you, Christo. I know you wanted to bring an analog
How long
device.
is it? How long is it?
So it's free. Just wanted to say that quickly.
All the best
It's
ones
on Fridays from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. So it's just a nice little 2-hour course.
Yeah.
And if you want to look at the stock photo that's provided, do you see yourself in this crowd?
And is that in where is that? Is that in I see myself in that crowd.
Yeah, so a collection of old people. I think Christo will fit right in. It's in Ultimo, so very convenient.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah.
All right. Well, is the plan what we all secretly
It says it's
record?
for older adults, but I think that's fine.
Who says what's old, right?
Yeah, exactly.
old for my
Old is a spectrum. Old is relative. Old for a medieval peasant. You are, Christo.
old for a child.
Yeah.
Are we going to record our little updates while we're doing the course, and then we can play
I
the
think
pod?
just plumb on a lapel and just let magic happen.
Well, could you not, if you've all got a device in front, like your laptop, couldn't you just have your webcam on recording you?
You could.
Oh,
Tom Dancing won't, but
Tom Dancing won't, that's true.
I think Tom can get a few.
GoPro on the head.
yeah. 360 camera. Oh, we'll figure that
We'll
out.
figure it out, but I'm very excited.
So what we've landed on here is 2 very boring and 1 very exciting course.
Yeah,
And that's just learning, isn't it?
yeah, we got it.
evolving.
And Tom, you need to get some footage. I need to see that.
That's the point of
booty
going
shake.
if I'm not filming
Exactly.
it, right?
Surely we're coming.
Oh, come watch.
I don't know if that's...
Nah, it'd be more awkward if Tom's just on his own. I think that'd be better. It's just
We'll wish him well in the car.
I think it'd be worse if you guys are watching,
Yeah, you're probably right.
because they get in the spirit.
get nervous.
In the FBD.
Guys, we're about to become lifelong learners, but we're also about to become.
Wait, how could you
teachers.
be about to become a lifelong learner? If it's lifelong, surely you're always a learner.
But you can take blips, can't you?
No, it's lifelong.
There's,
If
there's
I'm a-
troughs.
A lifelong water drinker, a day I forget to drink water, still lifelong?
No. You're lifelong minus 1 day.
Fuck.
Your life's short.
Your life's short.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're about to become the teachers again.
Wait, sorry, we've just been learners. We're becoming teachers again?
How funny is that?
Okay, mind.
Think about that for a second.
Mind equals buggle.
Because our listeners demand that we help them with their awkward situations.
We have listeners?
What? They need our help as teachers, as masters, as hustlers, as suit-wearing friggin' guys. So, let's get to it. You ready?
Yep.
Well, I'm ready. Wait, I'm not ready yet.
Okay. I've got a couple here.
Now I'm ready.
Okay.
That doesn't change your mood, has it?
So, this situation, something that we might see 2 or 3 of our friends in very shortly. Georgia Galea has said, I don't want to date a guy because he's 27 and doesn't have his license. So, how are we going to go about that awkward conversation? Sammy, you are probably the last person to get your license out of the 3 of us.
All right,
So-
fine. Probably. Jesus.
Probably by about 5 years.
definitely.
But would you like to be the guy without his license?
typecasting, but yeah, sure.
And Tom.
I think we should go the other way
Oh, okay.
because he's going to have preloaded answers
Interesting.
from his own life.
Okay, Tom, you can be the guy without a license
Yeah.
then. Sammy, you can be the girl who's likes this guy, likes him a lot, but is like, I can't lock this in because he's basically immobile, essentially.
Okay.
All right, so let me set the scene. You have just watched
Mission
the Mission Impossible at the movies.
IMAX.
At IMAX, yep.
The
And you-
Final Reckoning.
oh, yeah, the Final Reckoning.
As Tom Cruise said, guys, I am so happy to present you the final installment of the Mission Impossible series. We had such a great time creating this for you.
Or were we late?
And we were
got the
so
bus and we
we were late because we missed that?
I think we might have missed
Okay.
it.
I was that at the start.
Because his team worked so
I
hard.
was going to say that at the end.
Right.
And you've just gone after the movies to Messina, and like as you're sort of like waiting for your ice cream, you
Messina, I hardly know it.
Georgia over here, Sammy, you're Georgia.
Okay.
You have decided, all right,
Georgia.
it's now the time to tell this man that
I
you
love
know
him.
I don't want to continue things
Opposite of that.
Okay.
because even though he's the really great
All right, shut up. I've got it.
action.
I don't know why I'm knocking on the door. We're already together, right? Wait, are we at Messina still?
Messina.
Okay.
So was it one hazelnut and then the one chocolate?
Yeah, just the
No, just the chocolate fudge.
Fudge?
Yeah.
Fudge brown?
I was just getting a tiny because
These
it's
are not
actually better
Messina
value.
flavors.
Then
I've not-
specials? Sorry,
I think I've been there once.
my manager.
who's that?
This is
Can
my
I get
manager.
the Snapchat flavor, please?
Yes.
Who's that? Who's that guy? He's making me
I'm-
uncomfortable.
I'm Mr. Cena.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
He's our manager, sorry.
Um.
Yes, are you getting tiny, sorry?
Yeah. So can I just get one tiny Nduja, please?
And do ya?
Oh, sorry.
That's
What's it called? The one that's sort of like
Snapchat flavor?
Yes. No. It's called it's like Italian Nutella.
Okay.
Yeah.
One of
Nutella,
those, yes. And it was a Snapchat for you.
and Snapchat.
All right, here you go.
Oh, wow. Oh, Snapchat.
Yeah, feel free to just
The Snapchat
enjoy that.
cake flavor.
Can I actually
Is that-
try?
yeah,
Can I actually try lemon?
Yep, no worries. I've already scooped you this one, but
Mark.
Don't like that.
Mark. I actually have something to talk about.
Sure,
Would
but
you need another sample?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Can I try the orange marmalade?
yep.
That doesn't sound very good. I have something to say.
Okay.
Wait, are you
I
paying
just haven't-
together or separate?
Separate.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
so you first.
Sure.
And you.
Beep.
Okay. Oh, have a great night. Have a great night.
My God failed.
No, it worked.
Oh, it worked. Oh, yay. Okay. Mark, we've just walked out of Messina.
Oh, yeah.
I hardly know her.
Haha, you're so funny, babe.
So how are we getting home?
Oh, probably get the bus.
Right. And that's exactly the problem.
Oh, have they started? Is it trains replace buses?
Mark, drop the crap.
Messina.
Drop the crap, Mark. No, that's not crap. That's great.
Okay.
Drop the crap, metaphorically.
Okay.
I like you.
Great. I like you.
I
Do.
love you.
You've never said that.
We're perfect for each other.
I know.
We're perfect in each other.
Sure.
There's only one problem. Mm-hmm. There's big problem. Mark, there's problem. Problem is, you're not driving.
Ah, it's the car thing, is it?
It's problem. I can't dating a guy who's not not driving.
What's?
I can only loving. I can't parking or driving with you.
Oh, is it the parking? You want to do more parking
No, I want to do more. I want you to drive me.
go to
around.
Moore Park.
I want you to drive me around, Mark.
to more park.
I want you to drive me up the wall, Mark.
Listen,
How can I love travel without a car to travel in?
listen. I'll get a car. I'm 27. I get a license instantly, don't I?
Yeah, you don't need hours, but you do need to know how to drive, and you don't know how.
Well, I've been thinking about getting a motorbike. Would that be cool?
I'd like that.
Perfect.
End scene. All right. So Georgia, basically, we're banking on. I'm guessing his name Mark, or we're banking on Mark just saying he'll get his license.
No, motorbike license.
Motorbike
'Cause
license.
It's quicker.
Cool.
You can on your L's. You're already riding.
So when you confront him, just know that he'll say, "Oh, okay, no worries. If that's the problem, I'll get my motorbike."
And this is really counting on Mark being at least 27 years old, because if he was younger than that, I'd worry his prefrontal cortex isn't developed enough for riding a motorbike and not dying.
yeah, she did specify
27, nope.
27, so that's good.
Unless she's a liar and a thief.
There's some rogue.
Okay, so sorted?
sorted. Yeah. Should we do one more?
Yeah, let's
Yes,
do
please.
one more.
All right. So Maddie Edwards needs to tell her housemate he needs to shit with the door closed.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
So
What?
That's ridiculous.
Maddie Edwards is obviously thought that was sort of an implied thing that you'd close the door when you take a shit.
Why would you think that?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
I don't know if I can help.
I don't know if I can shit with the door closed, you said.
He needs to start closing the door, and it's going to be awkward that she has to tell him that.
Sorry, why would he close the door while he's shitting?
Scene. Zzz, we take the door off. Solved. No door to close. Sorry, brother.
Wait, why would he close the
Why
door?
would he close the door while he's
Close the
shitting?
door.
Well,
No,
that's,
see, that's me joking.
yeah, that's a subversion of expectations.
Version of expectations.
Well, should we just jump into that conversation?
yep.
Maybe.
You too.
Okay. Yep. So
Christo's mid shit with the door open right now.
Okay.
Tom, Maddie, walk in.
Oh! What's his name?
John.
John!
what?
John, you're full pooing!
Yeah.
John!
Yeah. I poo like pretty much every day.
Yeah.
Pause. Maddie, your tone was a little bit accusatory there. Could you try and be more understanding?
Oh.
Play.
Restart.
Go.
John, I get it. You know, you want to show off those luscious thighs and stuff, but I can see a Mr. Hanky coming out.
Well, you don't have to look.
It's pretty hard to not look when my cave is just behind this door.
Well, like, just don't. Just look, avert your, like, it's literally only like 10 minutes a day. Like, you don't have to
John,
look
it's
in
not
those
the looking,
minutes.
it's the smell as well. Like, it's an assault on all senses.
The fan's on.
Pause.
We don't.
Maddie, what I want you to do here is try and appeal to his interests. Go.
John, listen, man, I've been thinking a lot. I've been thinking heaps, actually.
Oh, nice.
What's that guy you really like, that action hero?
Oh, Pierce Brosnan.
No.
That's
That's right, Captain America.
Yep.
Captain America, I was actually reading up on that guy. He always poos with the door closed. And I was like,
What,
that's
really?
kind of a heroic trait.
Really?
Yeah, because he's like, I'm going to protect all of America from this.
Wow.
He's just one guy, but he stands for, loyalty, integrity, doing what's right, squashing enemies on foreign and domestic soil.
Wow.
Good.
Well, is that in one of the movies? Like, well, is it a comic sort of thing? Is it in one
It's
of
kind of in all of them, if you really look.
Damn.
Pause. It's probably like more exemplified in the Captain America Brave New World. Maybe just tell him that. Play.
I think it's really important in World War.
Wow.
What I said.
Okay. That's interesting. Well, maybe I should start being more like Captain America. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, in all ways. Yeah.
I agree.
Wow.
It closes the door. That was
Nice.
great. Maddie,
Beautiful. Beautiful.
hopefully he's into Captain America, but I feel like you could find someone he idolizes. just
Faith in
as-
humanity restored. Oh, well,
Wow.
isn't that lovely?
Isn't that
guys?
lovely?
Isn't that a lovely note to end on?
Or is it?
Or not?
The little snake in the grass. Guys,
Sammy would love to end now. wouldn't he? So he doesn't have to talk about selling cookies in Glebe markets. Now, there's been a few updates. How does this relate to back to school? Well, Glebe Markets is in a school, so back to school.
And just to catch up, listeners who might
Yes,
have
please.
listened to the last episode. No, please.
Oh, sure. So we had a challenge many weeks ago. Sammy and I were at Wayne North America. We were given a few challenges to complete. The person who did the most was off scot-free. The person who did the least amount of challenges had a punishment. That was young Samuel here. We tried to punish him by giving cookies to his neighbor from quote-unquote hell, but he has refused that punishment. So the new one as of now...
I worry she would get litigious.
Right. The new one as of now is a bake sale where he is selling goods.
To raise money for a new podcast. we're
Podcast
starting.
equipment.
Yeah.
I forgot about that element.
So we've done a bit of research, Sammy. There is a lot of regulations about selling food in
As I
market
suspect.
stalls. So
How do we work around this?
how do we work around this? It was either between pivoting from cookies to some other goods that you could sell at a market stall, but that just sort of didn't feel in the spirit of things. And, we want you to have to make cookies. So our new tactic is something that's called guerrilla marketing.
Heard of it?
It's basically
Heard of it.
what we want you to do now is forget Glebe markets, forget Marrickville markets, forget any sort of organized structure.
Forget suburb markets.
You're a lone wolf. You're a solo operator. You're going to set up a market stall in a public place, such as maybe Camperdown Park in Newtown.
So it's just a park in the city.
Like a nice foot traffic park. So you're not even in a market context
So
anymore.
like people aren't just automatically ready to spend money. You got to bring them in and be like,
Yeah.
this is a place now you need to spend.
Is that legal?
Well, is it legal? Great question.
It's having fun. I think
It's
the
having
spirit.
fun. It's, you know,
It's probably the lemonade stand clause.
yeah, if the ranger comes and tells us, hey, mate, move on, we'll move on. But otherwise, you have to be there for 3 hours.
3?
Yep.
including setup.
Okay, that's
Oh, no, that's a
That's
tough
high
clause. He'll
top.
spend 2 hours.
gonna be a
setting up.
long setup. No,
we're
including
gonna
setup.
help.
You said it.
We'll help, yeah. So, yeah, that's the update. Sammy, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, fine, mate. Yeah, gutted.
So, do you want to help us spitball some ideas for like the name of the new podcast you're starting that you're raising money for equipment for? We were thinking like Sammy Sigma sales tips or
Selling sex with Sammy.
What's something that the people of Newtown would love the most?
True.
Probably a Manosphere podcast. Probably hustle tips.
Toxic masculinity.
Or what about this? Big sign. Toxic masculinity. The toxic's crossed out. Masculinity. In brackets is awesome.
All real masculinity.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
stop saying masculinity is toxic.com.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. And
Wait,
it's
why am I
your,
doing this to
your
myself?
face and sort of like an AI sort of like muscle Photoshop.
But we're going to make sure it looks real so people don't think it's a joke.
Right.
Because otherwise, too easy. And we're going to work out a day.
Yeah.
And we'll publicize the day and time so
Should we just
listeners can join in on the fun, as it were.
It'll be a Sunday, I think.
Yep.
Maybe-
And there'll be a big tip jar for Dave, which I can't remember the exact numbers. I think it's 20% goes.
Maybe-
Oh, no, you keep 20%. Dave takes all the tip
All
jar.
the tips, yeah, that was
Maybe
correct.
the 29th of June. Something
Maybe.
like that.
Maybe. So you look at my phone for that? Nah.
Just keeping you updated there, guys. Also, actually, I want to bring something up just off the cuff while we're sort of chasing up things, unless you have anything to say about the cookies.
No, but if you're going to bring something up, I'm going to say something
Okay.
after you.
We've gotten sent quite a few DMs on our Insta,
Real.
sending us what looks to be like someone else trying to start the next shoe.
Oh, yeah, it looks pretty good.
It is the shin paddy,
Nah.
the shinny.
Yuck.
Yeah.
All I can say is
And
yuck.
it was like 15 shin pads cascading down into someone's mouth.
All I'm saying is too easy. It's like shin pads were designed for that.
Too easy, but also
You don't always have a shin pad.
Also, soccer. Come on.
Yeah.
Grow up and play a real sport.
Agreed.
The world game, more like the
Yeah.
girl game.
Yeah, you got him. Oh, well,
yeah. So we are discounting that. The Cascade is still the number one shoe.
And
Premier
please,
innovation.
can just people do more cascades, please? We need to get this movement off the ground.
single one.
Why haven't we seen a single one? We'll be doing one tonight, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
And to cap off this episode, I'm just gonna say a thinker. I don't want you guys to talk. I guess maybe we should do our end, and then I'll just say the thinker.
Okay.
Because this is something I wrote down weeks ago, but I haven't been bothered to bring it up, so I'll just say it.
All
I can figure-
right. Thank you for listening, guys. Have a great time, guys.
Have a great time. Go ahead.
Oh, have a great time, guys.
Thinker. If you're 25 or like 30, think about this. Or maybe like, I don't know, whatever. See if you relate. AI for us was asking Siri where to hide a body. Think on that.
I don't get it.
So you remember what? I can't explain.
Thinker.
But also, think about the one word weird and send
Oh,
in your
yes.
stories. Think about
Please
that.
send in your one word weird
we got-
stories. A lot of little.
What's the word?
The word is, was it favor?
Yes.
It was favor.
Yeah, so send in your stories relating to the word favor for the
you'll-
chance to win a case and join the Weird Wednesday.
Wednesday.
You know, where we have a meeting of the minds and we all fucking jack off and come
Teaser player. Look at the videos of the
Drink
empty-
responsibly.